Hello and welcome to this Power BI tutorial with me, James from Matador Software. Today we're going to be looking at 5 top tips to really power up your Power BI reports and dashboards and the design and make everything really user-friendly. So as you can see, I'm using a logistics proof of concept dashboard, really clean design, quite minimal, but it's got everything that we could need. And we're really honing in on the first tip, which I would say read the room and do what's required. In a lot of these dashboards, we have many people from different areas of the company. So let's bring everything to them in plain English. You can see here, percentage of total deliveries. We use our DAX. We use clear descriptions to get everything over to the audience in really plain English or clean terms. The next tip 2, use bookmarks. Instead of having really cluttered visuals, we can create custom slicers and DAX. We can show heat maps to show our busy operational periods. And this is a really cool trick. I showed this in my last video, so please do tune in. Bookmarks are fantastic and they offer you that powerful layering without confusing the audience and adding too many visualizations. This custom slicer that I've built using DAX, and we'll look into that soon, is a great way to utilize bookmarks. We would have previously potentially had a drop down and cluttered our dashboard. This way there's some very clear button looking slicer components, and it all works dynamically with the rest of our report. So like we said, we don't give the users too much power, but we're still answering every question that they have, and it's clearly presented to them in more than one way. We see in that area chart with our dynamic text box, and also at the bottom right with those key metrics. The heat map is a fantastic choice for the bookmark. Again, we don't feel like we have to crush this in a certain amount of space. We can expand it and let users engage with it. And again, it saves us from actually having to use slicers because they can select the chosen weeks. We preempt the questions or the answers they want to know, and you see everything moves dynamically. And we can actually select multiple or single rows by week to really harness that data. And again, different people in the organization can see the plain figures, the heat map, or the logistics map. Those in certain departments like supply chain might have a key interest in that side of things. My third tip is to utilize shapes when you're designing your dashboards. So here you can see I have a clear schematic with some shapes where my visuals are going to go. I have my sidebar, and this enables me to utilize my space really well. And I can also go into File and export and create a Power BI template and import this in the future. So I can even speed up my development or my team's development if I want to that way. And shapes are a great way of ensuring that we utilize space correctly and we make everything clear to the end user so they can navigate and make those data-driven decisions in an instant. My fourth top tip is, instead of using loads of visuals, power up your visuals with DAX. Use creative DAX solutions. Here I've created a dynamic custom date slicer. So I've used some pretty simple DAX, the union and the add columns function, to connect to my calendar table and provide a date range that I've decided. So my end user might have asked for the last 7 days, 90 days, 30 days, or lifetime, like you can see there. They also might want to know things by December, November, whatever. We can do that with DAX, and we can give really great insights there. And my fifth tip, my last tip for now to power up your dashboards, is make everything dynamic. The core of sort of advanced DAX is the dynamic nature, but also in anything we do, we want to give everyone, information that changes, is very frequent and very powerful. And we can do that even by enabling text boxes with the dynamic values so that it changes upon selection, and really what we present to the end users is really slick and engaging. So that's been my 5 top tips. Let me know if you want to see anything in more detail. I'd be happy to cover that. And as usual, please like, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you.